the media and the Boogeyman syndrome. It is always a useful exercise to view the full, unedited text of an event and then compare it with the edited version projected by various news agencies. That lesson returned to me with considerable force when I saw and heard the intentionally misleading accounts of the speech of Iran's President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, assuming that the English translator gave an accurate rendition of Ahmadinejad's speech, which I must, as I don't speak or understand Farsi. The Iranian president said that there were a number of Americans who believed that the U.S. government itself may have been responsible for 9/11. Ahmadinejad didn't say this was his view. He said a number of Americans held this view. Whether you or I believe it or not, is it true that a number of Americans believe this? The answer is, and must be, yes. But the media, addicted to the theme of Mad Mahmoud, played it as if this was his opinion, the latest example of a nutcase foreigner spouting nonsense at the UN. Why? Because the sensational sells. So media businesses hype the news and slant the news to boost sales. It ain't personal. It's just business. So what's the problem? Why should any of us care? Because in a nutshell, this is the raw material of which wars are made. Many years ago, former General and outgoing President Dwight Eisenhower warned the country about the military-industrial complex. It was true, but it didn't go far enough. For there is a military-industrial media complex, an integral part of the whole. The Iraq War could never have occurred without the collusion of the corporate media. In essence, they sold the war by peddling lies and fears put out by the Bush administration. The voices of anti-war people were muted or absent. Given what we've just seen about how effortlessly the media can mislead, in a few months, it's not unthinkable that they can sell a war with Iran, with the Mad Mahmoud scenario, the opening gambit. Remember, Saddam Hussein never believed the U.S., his erstwhile ally and weapon supplier, would actually invade his country until tanks were rolling towards Baghdad. The media, by creating a boogeyman, made all the difference. From death row, this is Mumia, Abu-Jamal. These commentaries are recorded by Noel Hanrahan of Prison Radio.